The beta update is here and it's time to challenge myself, which is Llama, 30% curse bonus, power-ups, 50% curse bonus, and the item that gives you 50% curse bonus on top. That means you lose an item slot just to buff up the enemies, which is quite crazy. So, let's talk a bit about strategy, because I was thinking about this. What is curse? Curse increases the enemy speed, the enemy health, the enemy spawn rate, and the enemy spawn amount, right? So you'll deal with a bunch of enemies, like a ton of enemies. The second thing is, we'll have 130% of that. That is the highest value you can have in the game, and we top this by playing on green acres. It randomly spawns the mobs from the Mad Forest and the Innate Library, so you don't know what you're getting, but it also gives all the enemies 50% bonus health on top of the item that also gives 50%. The power up also gives 50%. So, hey, let's get into it. You might have noticed, it's calm dex time. That means it's currently past midnight, it's 1 AM right now. And I can't really, get that excited, get that loud. Also, I'm a bit tired, but I'm really excited to play this. I still don't know, or I still don't understand how I'm this excited about this game, always. Like, no matter if there's an update or not, because I just crossed 200 hours in this game. And I started playing on the 20th of January, right? So that's like exactly a month ago. And in a single month reaching 200 hours, that is solid. So let's talk a bit about game plan, right? Now, the thing is, the item that increases all the stuff, the curse. By the way, the curse is over here right now. There it is, 60%. It's really hard to deal with the enemies with the curse. I think I definitely want to have a tracked orb. Do I want to have it now? I think I want to focus on... Nah, I'll get the attract orb. The issue is... Now, this is all theory, right? I have no idea because I haven't played on Green Acres yet. I also don't have a lot of experience in general on Green Acres. In the past, my opinion was nothing really changes, because the power creep in this game is so high of the player that the 50% health didn't make a difference. But now I have the theory, because of the high spawn rate, it's so hard to deal with the enemies that they simply overwhelm you. You need knockback, you need damage, you need everything that is available in this game to deal with them. Now, I don't know if this is true, and I want to make a test. In this run, I will not go for an early mid-game weapon. Instead, I will focus on Santa Water to replace that role and, try to walk into it. Now, for example, Cross would be this early weapon that is really good at clearing the enemies early on, but after that, it just heavily falls off. Unless you can go for the Clover and upgrade it, then it's really, still really good. But we can't afford that. I checked out the items, yes. For the first time, I was actually checking out what I do. That was a high roll. That is amazing. But yes, for the first time I actually checked out what I plan to do, because I expected this to be either an actual challenge, like the hardest challenge, or I give up that there will ever be a hard mode in this game. I'm gonna say it how it is. Like, either this is the real challenge, the real deal, or I give up that this will ever happen. One thing that kinda hints at this being really hard on this map is I already lost with her on Mad Forest. Now, given I didn't try hard, right? I just picked whatever I felt like. I didn't want to go for the most broken stuff, but still at a rather high level, right? But not optimally, just, pick all the stuff that I find. This time, no. This will not happen. I'll try to be as strong as possible, because I think if I underestimate this, I will just die. And regarding the item, I think I'll make an additional challenge point for me. Now, I don't want to force it every single time I get it. I think this is too boring if you want to actually test out reality, because no one would take it early on, right? You would just take it late game. But I'll say, whenever I get it, I have to pick it if I'm not according to every 10 level I have to pick one, right? So even if I'm, let's say 21, and it's at level 0, and I get it 2 times in a row, I have to pick it twice. And then I have to pick it another time up until level 30. Or that means after 30 I have to instantly pick it if I get it. That's the slight additional challenge that I'll put in. But I don't think it makes any sense to test this out and see how strong something is. And then you force the worst possible situation, right? Because you don't level up other weapons, you fall behind, and the enemies get stronger and stronger. I'm already noticing one big issue, which is I just randomly get hit all the time. Which means eventually they'll have me drained out and I'm dead. If I don't find food or stuff like this. Oh, there's food. Well, okay, that makes it easy. Ebony Wings, hello there, and welcome to the team. Now I have both of them. I just want to get a final weapon, and I think that I'm set pretty much. Spinach, really nice. What is the final weapon? What do I want to go for? I gotta think about that. Oh. I don't think there's a damaging weapon I actually want to go for. I'm gonna be honest, I think my biggest problem would be that the enemies get too close, they push each other into me, and I can't deal with them at that point. So as stupid as it sounds, I will actually lock in garlic, just to guarantee that even if they push each other into me, I have a knockback for them. Now this might be overkill, right? We'll see if it's overkill later on, because either they get to the garlic area or not. If they don't get there, overkill, useless. That's what I always say. Garlic is amazing early game in general modes, but if they don't even get to you, what's the point of garlic? It does nothing anymore. But if we notice they walk into it, then it will be really hard to judge how big the effect of garlic is, and I'll say that was the right decision. Because nothing keeps the enemies better away than garlic and high knockback weapons combined. Especially the Unholy Vesper. Like, I know a lot of people like it, and I don't want to get flamed for this, but I think the Unholy Vesper is beyond useless in this case here. Because the enemies push each other so much when the entire screen is filled, that the Unholy Vesper does nothing. They just push through, and it's game over. By the way, my plan with maxing out the center water worked amazingly. It's only level 3 now. Candle Labrador or Spinach, or even a Tractor Orb might be really good. I think I'll go for Candle Labrador. I need area. I think area is key here. Oh, not a clover. What? That's the second clover that I found. That's luckier than my usual X-Dash runs. What? Empty tome for sure. Now, if you already do this, just staying in the area and not leaving is the best thing you can do. And I'm saying this because I'm a person, I usually walk around a lot, and I'm used to the experience just teleporting after me in the library. Now, I don't know how it works on this map. It definitely behaves differently. Like, look at all the experience still being there. It seems to teleport at one point, but it feels different than a library. Or this just feels like a way bigger area because it's open, right? And it's just not one direction. Yeah, that could also be, I guess. Ah, who knows? Who knows what's reality? If that's not too private to answer, I would really like to know when you're watching this video. Or maybe not just this video, but in general, when do you watch my videos? I don't want to ask for daytime, okay, and precise information. Like, I'm just curious because some people said they are watching the videos in class, which really surprised me. And especially in these more quiet videos, I would assume they do better for the background while you're playing and just listening to it, or while you try to sleep. But you can't know if it's gonna be crazy decks or stupid decks or challenge decks. Wait, no, not challenge decks. That's the wrong meaning, right? I mean like try-hard decks, you know? Or if it's just gonna be quiet decks like now, where it's so late that I simply can't go crazy. And yeah, you know, so you can't know this beforehand, so you can't really choose when to watch the video unless you say you intentionally delay it, I guess. Yeah, that works. There it is. Would you look at it? So what level are we? 31, so I have to go to level 3. Ouch. That hurts. No, I have to go to level 4. 0 to 9, 10 to 19. Yeah, I have to... Oh. Well, that sucks. I guess we have all the items now, so I'll just max out the stuff to make it more likely that it appears. Why do I want to suffer? This is already hard enough, by the way. I'm starting to fall apart here. Like, the early game seems to be manageable, but if you... Like, my plan was to have the center water, right? To deal with all of these. And it's not happening because it didn't get any upgrades. And now I'm lacking good weapons for this stage of the game. Ah, center water. I'll actually go for that. Center water? Oh, please. I mean, sure. Why not? It's actually not that bad. It's not horrible. Let's kill this boss and get his chest. That's another triple chest, I can feel it. Actually, no, that's a penta chest. Wow, amazing. Okay. Fake it until you make it, guys. I can just cut this out and no one will know that I just failed that. And then I can just repeat this until it eventually works. Ooh, Attract Orb? I think Attract Orb actually has a lot of value on this map because I have no idea how the spawning works of experience. Or rather, how it follows us. I always feel like there's always experience everywhere where I go. It just doesn't follow me. I know it does, right? Like this orb here. I know it does, but it's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. I hate stuff that I don't get. Here again, it accumulated, but I don't find the pattern. So someone told me on the Mad Forest, the braziers spawn in like a circle around me. He didn't say circle, he said a special word, so I'll be corrected on that. But it's like a circle around me where the braziers spawn. So maybe it's the same with experience. If you get too far away that it leaves the circle, then it will just drag it all into the closest spot on this circle. Because if you look at the red gems, what I'm noticing is there are so many of them. Like here again, right? It's like a circular shape a bit. Did I kill the boss? Wasn't there a boss? Or was it just a bat that just died? Okay, I guess it was just a bat. I don't like maxing out the item right now because this wave is actually really hard to deal with. It's the bats. Look at how tanky these are. Unbuffed, they are already quite tanky, but at this point you can usually deal with them. Well, no, usually you would be way lower level, right? By the way, just saying, the optimal plan would have been go for crown, go as many levels up as you can. Oh, that was good. Like, get as many levels as you can, and just fully focus on knockback. Everything that is knockback related. That means no Vandalier, for example. Vandalier takes up way too many slots, and it takes way too long to get good. No, but it just takes way too long. Like, the weapon is super strong, don't get me wrong. I think it's deep... you know, powerful is always hard to determine, and I don't determine powerful by how much damage it dealt. Especially with overkill in the game. So, well, it's just... Okay, just to not have an argument, let's say it's the most powerful weapon in the game. But its main issue is, it doesn't help you if it's powerful, if it takes so long to be ready to attack the enemies that you're already dead, right? That doesn't do anything for you. Oh, we can upgrade the axe. Yeah, let's do that. Center water or axe? I'm actually fine with both. I would prefer center water, so let's get that stuff. Let's get that level. Oh no, we are on level 40. Yeah, that will take a while. That will take a long while. Do I just go for axe? Yeah, I'll just go for axe, whatever. Ooh, 11 minutes. This is like my favorite wave here. You pretty much don't have to do anything. If you have an evolved weapon or some AoE that can kill them, keep in mind though, they have plus 130% health right now. No, it's more, 180%. Yeah, because of the plus 50 extra. The 130 from the curse and plus 50 extra. They are really beefy. Wait, all of them will be beefy. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I really hope on minute 25 we are lucky and we don't get the guy from the library. Because he's super fast and all the mobs will be insanely strong. And oh my god, this will be worse than an X-Dash because she gives another 30%. Look at this. 110% right now. We still have 2 levels to go. So she is maxed out in everything. Yeah, this will be difficult. I don't even want to see how fast he is. I actually hope I don't get to see how fast he is. I hope he just gets stuck. Guys, I don't like what I'm seeing. What are you doing? Stop that. Let's get some experience. I need better weapons. Please don't give me the item. Perfect. Center water, amazing. I think at this time I'll go for the Pigeon. Skullomaniac. Do I have to take it? I have... No. I don't have to. I don't have to yet. Not according to my rule. Okay, let's just do it. Let's not be boring. Candelabrador. Wait a second. Lightning Ring should actually be insanely strong. I think I just underestimated that here. Don't get me wrong. I think it's insanely strong in general. I just thought on this map it might not be as good. But no, I think it's actually really strong. But let's see. Let's see. The reason is, when I'm uncertain, when I feel like I can get killed, I want things that guarantee kills. And because Lightning Ring strikes twice, you have to rely on the enemies. How much experience was this? What? Huh? I'm level 69 at 12... Nice, by the way. I'm level 69 at 12 minutes. What? I mean, thank you for the Vandalier, by the way. That was the best one to get. Because now I can get... Oh yeah, I looked at the build, you know, to actually prepare for once. I wanted Pentagram? No. Oh, Hellfire. Yeah, it was Hellfire. Wait, is Hellfire any good? No. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Now let's look for other options. You know what, I'll just let it go through. And whatever shows up, I'll pick it. If I see something that I like. If I see nothing that I like, there might also be nothing that I like right now. Any more left. Then I'll just force myself to pick something. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. I didn't like any of these options. As long as I can skip, I'll skip it. Which is once. Yeah, I still don't see anything. Another upgrade. There we go. We have the Labora. Easy. Yeah, this is really not easy. Rune Tracer. No. Well, it's actually not bad. It's... Oh, it might actually be really good. I would settle for knives, actually, just to push through these enemies. Nah, they're too bulky. There's no way. The knives will not tickle them. Well, talking about knives, it will not happen. I mean, if we talk about try hard, I would go for Clock Lancet now, and just freeze my way out of this. But I think Clock Lancet is way too boring. It's way too overpowered. It's too strong. And I'm gonna tell you how I would fix this. Except for the Reaper, if you freeze an enemy, he can't be frozen again. That's it. That's what I would do. It sounds stupid until you use it often and you realize very often you freeze the multiple enemies again, because they are not a threat anymore. It might also not change anything and my recommendation is just garbage. Could also be. But I think that would do a lot to go into the right direction. But as I said, except for the Reaper. That one you can still freeze as many times as you want to, because the game is even over. Like, who cares about balancing that? I guess it will actually be the Fire Wand. The other option is actually the Magic Wand. Oh, wait, the Magic... How did I abandon you, my dear? The thing is, since the Stand Still challenge, I hated the Magic Wand because it was one of the worst weapons I could get. Like, literally. Well, I was forced into random picks, right? Random character, random power-ups that I would take per level. Not power-ups, the picks that you have to make. Yeah, since then I hated it because it was one of the worst weapons, despite it looks good on paper, but it doesn't hit what it's supposed to hit. That's the problem. It was not hitting the closest enemies. It was just shooting at I don't even know what. I think it was actually aiming at them, but totally missed them. But sometimes they would be on my top right, and it was shooting to the top left. Stuff like this, and it's like really frustrating. But yeah, if you ignore that, it actually has a really good knockback combined with garlic. And if a boss gets close to you, like let's say... Well, let's say that. Let's say that. That's amazing. Wouldn't you say this just looks amazing? 5 wands there. I mean, there are probably a couple of weapons where it would look better, but I'm not gonna complain. I think this is great. By the way, the weapon I had in mind, why I kept rerolling, was actually Pentagram. I think it would have been great to have the instant resets on the map and just see how wild this can become if, like, the spawn rate is constantly maxed out. But, yeah, honestly, Pentagram would have been the most fun, and see how many kills we can get. Holy Wand is the most reliable one to not die. And right now, I'm not sure if we can make this, and as stupid as this sounds, usually when you play the Acres, right, where it's still easy, it's only plus 50% health, but now we have plus 180%. That is a lot. Like, just to put this in perspective, plus 50% is 150% health on the enemies, right? Plus 180% is 280%, so it's almost doubled of what it usually has on hyper mode. And you notice this here, right? These guys are not dying. Like, yes, they eventually die, but we are 16 minutes in, and look at this. Look at how long it takes to kill these. That is usually wave 28, I think, 27, 28 on the library, where you have to walk through with the Vandalier to clear them. That is quite nuts. And knowing me, once I just want to have a bit fun, I will run into them accidentally, expecting that they are already dead, but they are not. Hey. Hey, you. Do you get bothered by the 3 chests there? Ah, don't worry. I understand you. I'll just walk out here, so you don't have to see them anymore. See? I'm a nice guy. Nah, just kidding. Ah, just kidding. I know what it feels like. Just kidding. There we go. And there we go. See? Dex wouldn't do that to you. I didn't see him! Where did he... What? It's so hard to... Oh my god. Okay. Stay calm. I just lost my last revive. Well, my only revive. I didn't see him. That's why I wasn't even talking. Okay. No, why did I take the gold, not the healing? Why is he so fast? Man, he's crazy fast. Do you see how quickly he moves once he stops stuttering? Oh my god, we actually defeated him. I can't believe it. Whew. That was... Oh, by the way, I received a comment from... But it didn't open. Oh, Adolfo Lerito. Just to let you know, Lama is nothing but the Italian translation of Blade. In fact, the obvious reference to our favorite vampire hunter can be confirmed by seeing that the character is black. Eh? I don't get it. Oh, is Lama black? Are you black? Oh yeah, you are. Oh, that's... I didn't even notice that. By your #1 Italian fan. Well, thank you a lot. That is really nice of you. It says I can click on read more, but when I do it, nothing happens, so... just thank you. I don't know if there was more in the message, or if YouTube bugged out, so I'm sorry. I guess that was the comment of the video. I know, I'm sorry guys, I stopped doing that. I really wanted to do it. But eventually, at one point, I was just like, hey... I felt, as stupid as this sounds, I felt bad because the comments kept increasing. And, like, I don't want to pick 5 comments per video, right? Or 10 or so. And then I felt bad because I pick 1 comment and no one else is picked, right? It's like, I'm not saying this comment is the best one out of all of them. It was just in this moment it was the best one to pick. But at the same time I felt bad and I should stop doing that. At least when I see this, when someone else does something similar. Like, I'm not saying picking comments, but in general, like, picking maybe a subscriber or something like this. Then, like, I don't feel sad when I don't get picked, but instead I want to, like, you know, get picked next time and try it again, if it's actually something I care about. But I don't know, it's a bit hard to get this out of my head. 28 minutes onwards is, by the way, my biggest fear that something might be going wrong. Now, we have potentially the strongest build in the game. The garlic definitely is not a power buff, for sure, but he makes sure that we can actually push away enemies that get too close. Now, it was a security measurement, and maybe it was overkill and it is not needed, but I think it will show in certain scenarios that it is decent. It was a good pick. And if not, then hey, just don't go for it. It's that simple, right? I just didn't want to throw away 28 minutes just because I was too greedy to pick garlic. Okay. Are we good? Oh, they get really close. Wait, do you see that? They get close to garlic and then they get pushed away. Like, here's garlic. That might have actually been the difference between dying and making it. Like, it doesn't seem like they constantly get close, but they do at one point, and then they get hella, like, they get super far pushed away, and that might be the only reason why we are surviving. Maybe not, but just seeing that they actually get to garlic, well, to one part scares me, to the other part makes me happy, you know, for the choice there. Yeah, I just went in slow-mo mode. Do you see that? It slowed down like crazy. I don't know what's going on. I think the game does something that it doesn't like at all. Dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I so fast suddenly? I think it just sped up like crazy there. Yeah, look at this. I'm super fast when I don't move for a bit. What? Or is it just my normal speed and I just haven't seen that in ages? No. I think that's faster than normal. Yeah, we're still doing it. Let's just stand still, because I want to find a vacuum. I don't know what's going on. I can't find vacuums. I searched for it in the last 30 minutes. Okay, one I picked up accidentally, because of the high pickup range. But look at this. We're doing it. They do get to garlic. Every one of them. Okay, not all of them, but here. This one is getting close to garlic, then it gets pushed back down here, on this side. Yeah, I think it was a good choice. It was the right choice. But this is way too laggy for my little laptop. It does not survive it. Huh? Did any one of you see the death? I didn't even notice it was there. I actually I think the death is affected by curse. Are you ready to see the end screen for the damage? Oh my god. That is a lot of damage. These numbers here. I'm not surprised that Holy Wand was really bad. But those numbers, oh boy. That is not what I usually see. Maybe you, but not me. That was amazing. I love it. So, I think I spoiled it already. But next time, what I want to do is, I want to play two things. One, this guy on 250% curse, so I just bump it up by 200. And then with another character, you might guess which one, with 500% curse, which I don't think will be possible, not at 250% from starting level, but let's try it out.